Today is a very special, very important episode because it's number 10. We have been doing this for a very long time now, and so we are reaching episode number 10 now. It hasn't been 10 weeks because there has been some weeks that we didn't stream, but yeah, this is episode number 10. We have a lot of things to talk about, so let's just get straight into it because I don't think we'll hit the 30 minutes mark if we delay that. Let's go. Alright, so first thing first, I finished taking care of the finance reports that we do every month. So for this month, we received $522 from donations. So I changed something recently, and that's why I wanted to mention it as well. Previously, if you donated if you started donating in June, you wouldn't be charged until July 1st, and so you wouldn't be able to get the June badge, you would only be able to get the July one. So we changed that, and now if you donate right now in July, you will be able to get the July badge. So you don't have to wait for next month. You can get the badge for this month right away. So because we changed that, we had to skip a month. So as you can see here, there's the May donators, and then it skips to July. And that's because now we're looking at the future instead of just stopping with the month before, if that makes sense. So anyway, these are our donators for Bandori Party this month. All of them got their badge, so thank you so much, all of you guys, for your donations. This is the badge that we have for Bandori Party this month, and before we would give you the badge and then you wouldn't be able to get it if you wanted, but now, if you want to get this badge, you can start pledging now on Patreon, and you will get the badge right away. So yeah, that's pretty cool. For this month, I decided to go for a pirate theme because a lot of the games have special pirate cards. There's one in Cinderella Pro and there's one in Bandori Party, so I decided to go for a pirate theme this month. So if you want the pirate badge of Kokoro, you can pledge to us on Patreon. Can someone post this in the Patreon link in the chat? And so, yeah. Next on Cinderella Producers, these are our donators for this month. So we have 5 donators. As you can see, it's the same amount here. That's because we share all the money that we get from all donators, and that's because the resources are shared as well. For example, our database is on a single server because that helps us save money. So because of that, we can't really say, oh, Cinderella Producers cost that much, then Dandori cost that much. Everything is together, right? But then the donators depend on each website. So these are our donators for Cinderella Producers. Again, all of them got a badge. So thank you so much to our amazing donators for this month. And of course, this is the badge that you can get, and it's the same thing now. You can get the badge right now. If you pledge right now for Cinderella Producers, you're going to get this amazing pirate badge. Sounds cool, right? So, and then finally, no, not finally actually, because we have two more websites. Stars Fund doesn't have any donator at the moment, so there's not any badge for it. But we already have donators for Maji Love. So this is Maji Love's donators this month, and it's Fuzzy Tipsy, who's also part of the staff team and the main developer. So thank you so much, Fuzzy Tipsy, for donating. And if you want, you can also, if you're interested in that project, if you want to support it, even though it didn't start, you can already support us on Patreon. All the money goes to our servers. So the link is also in the chat. And we also, of course, have a badge for it. So this month's badge is Otaya, I think, since that's how we pronounce it, at the beach. So I tried to stay in the summer team. So if you want to get that badge, you can get it as well. And finally, so for Square Tomodachi, unfortunately, at the moment, because we're still using the old version, we don't have the badges and we don't have the special page per month. But in the V2, which we're working on at the moment, Lati is working on it as well. So it's coming. Don't worry, the V2 is coming. In the V2, you're going to have the badges and all that. But for now, I just listed here all our donators so you can see who has been donating. There's no specific order of who donated how much, everything. You can see the status though. So for example, Otaku Reborn is our ultimate idol devotee, and he's been donating to us since the very beginning of the website, and he's been donating so much money to us, and he's been supporting us. He's been, he's very active in the community as well. So thank you so much, Otaku Reborn. All the other ones that you can see here, you can see their status. We have another ultimate idol devotee, Ricochet. We have idol supporters, idol ambassadors. All of these are statuses that you can get based on how much money you donate. And yeah, once again, no badges, but in the future, hopefully, we will have these badges on Sukutomo as well. So that's it, I believe, for the Patreon part. Thank you so much to our Patreon supporters. Again, you're the reasons why we have all these websites. You're the reasons why we have these streams and everything. So thanks. You're the best. Next, of course, I'm going to mention our summer contest. So we have a summer contest going on. It's a cross-licensed summer contest where you just take pictures of your merch, figures, rubber straps, keychains, everything you have, and you can get prizes. The prizes that we have are mostly Ita bags. So this is, for example, an Ita bag that you can get. The front is transparent, so you can put keychains and everything. So if you're not familiar with an Ita bag, I put up a bunch of pictures here. These are from our staff team. They all have, not all, but a lot of them have Ita bags. So I thought it might be interesting to show it. So for example, this is a Rico special Ita bag, which is pink. It's Rico's color with a bunch of Rico merch too. The idea with this bag is that you're going to carry it to a convention, so everybody's going to see that you love Rico. And of course, inside the bag, you're going to have all the stuff that you need. So it's both very convenient because you can carry your stuff to con, and it's also really nice because you can show your love for your favorite character. Another example here, we have a special Kotori and Honoka badge, and I can see a bunch of badges in there which are prizes from previous giveaways on Tsukutomo. So a long-term supporter on Tsukutomo who has an Ita bag. And then last one is a Violet, who's also from the staff, and this is a special Nozomi Ita bag. You can see it's purple and pink. It goes really well with Nozomi. So really, an Ita bag is just a bag that you can decorate to show your love for your favorite character. So we have a bunch of options. This one is a black one, so it's really neutral, so you can decorate it the way you want. It's pretty big. It doesn't look like it on the picture, but it's pretty big. You can fit a water bottle. You can fit a bunch of light stick. You can fit a bunch of things. Then we have this one, which is fully transparent, which allows you to, and it has pockets as well, so it's good to put your stuff in there without having to think too much about how you're going to attach them. It's just pockets, so it's really cool. It's fully transparent, so everybody's going to see the content of your bag if you pick that one. But I think it's really cool. It's a really nice design. Personally, I prefer the transparent one, but that's up to you. If you win, you can get whichever you want. And then third Ita bag that we have is a smaller one. So it's good if you just want to, if you don't have a lot of figure, but you still want to show your love, you can have just, one figure. It's the size of an Endorite figure. And it's also good if you already have a pretty big Ita bag and you want something on the side to carry just one character. So it's pretty good. Next we have, of course, the ultimate idol supporter item, which is a light stick or a pen light. This one is very neutral. You have some per idol, per concert, per whatever, per live. This one is neutral. This one you can use for any live, and it has 10 different colors. And I've been using mine for a while now, and to be honest, all the lives I've been to, I've never had any problem. There's all the colors that I need. So it's a really cool one, and it's neutral, so it's cool. And then lastly, we have, if you have some acrylic keychains and you want to have them to decorate your room, to showcase the acrylic keychains that you have, you can use these acrylic, acrylic stands. So you just put the acrylic keychain in there. So it's pretty cool. And then per website, we also have a bunch of more per license prizes. We have custom art. You tell us whichever character you want, and you're gonna get a high quality print and an accessory made with that image that is made just for you. And then per license, we have a bunch of merch. We have a lot of choice, a lot of things to choose from. So if you win, you can pick whichever item you want. We have a bunch for Bang Dream, a bunch for Idol Master, of course. We have a bunch for Utapiri as well, and of course we have Pokemon. So if you want to join the summer contest, I'm going to paste this right here. If you're watching on YouTube later, it's going to be in the description. And so after mentioning this, I'm going to show you a bit of the new entries that we got. So this is one entry that we got from Mario Hara, who's showing us some pictures of flowers that with all the items that they have. So they mostly have keychains, so it's really cute. Next we have, that's my entry. So I've actually started thinking about this entry since the first day of the contest, but I was sick. I had the flu for a while, so that's why I haven't been posting it, but finally I was able to make my entry. So I made a sort of a story. It's a short story, it's not that interesting. And I used, so the figure that I have here is actually something that you use for drawing, for poses references. But I thought it would be cool to have a neutral character, so you can imagine it's whoever you want, if it's like Hanamaru's girlfriend, or if it's Hanamaru's best friend, or whoever you want, your OTP, or if it's even you. So the story is with a neutral character, and you can see they're going to a summer paradise resort and having a lot of fun. So yeah, you can read it on Spider Tomodachi. I'm not gonna show it all because it's a bit long. But yeah, that's my entry. If I win, I don't think I'll get a prize because I'm the one organizing. But I decided to participate because it's fun. Next, we have this entry. This one is so beautiful. It's a cross-licensed one, Aqua and Idol Master. So who's that character? It's Yuriko Nanao from Men in Life, which I don't know, but a very cute girl. So they decided to basically enter mostly for the picture perfect category, which is taking beautiful pictures, and I can see why, because you can see that there's a lot of work. It looks very professional, and they used the book from Aqua First Life as a background, so it looks like they're at the beach. And you can see the pictures are really, really beautiful. That's A very skilled photographer right here. And I like that it's cross-licenses. It's two different things. It's really cool. And lastly, we have a new entry for Stardust Run. We didn't expect it, but we had an entry for Stardust Run who's showing us their collection of Pokemon cards. So that's pretty cool. Pokemon cards also count as Pokemon merch, so of course it counts as an entry. Next, so this is the 10th episode, as you know. So since it's the 10th episode, I just wanted to go, before we go, we're going to talk about each website separately, as usual, but before we do that, I just wanted to mention, the big things that happened since we started, because Circles Fiesta has been happening for a while now, and so many things were announced, many big events, many things were organized. So yeah, I just wanted to go through that real quick. So since we started, we announced a new website that we've been working on called Maji Love. We have a dedicated team to it. We're going to talk about it later in this episode as well. But yeah, new website. You can pre-register. It's really cool. Next, we have been enabling activities on Cinderella Producers. So Cinderella Producers has just been a cards tracker for a while, and we decided that we wanted it to be more social. So we've added an activities feed, which is similar to what you have on Bandori Party and Tomodachi. So now, if you want to share your love for your favorite idol from Idol Master, you can use Cinderella Producers, and that's really cool. Next, on Bandori Party, we have also, that was one of the first things we did, which is we also enabled activities. So that was also something that started when we started the stream, so that's really cool. We also got a new logo. The previous logo on Bandori Party was a little bit more flat, and this one is a little bit more, fancy. It's been completely remade. And then we also had a new homepage. Before that, the homepage was just a simple background and the title, and now we have your favorite girl that pops up randomly. So, new homepage, really cool. And then on Sukutomo, we have a V2 in development. We haven't been able to launch it yet, unfortunately, but we are working on it, and it's coming soon. So a lot of exciting news for Circles. And then next, we're going to start talking about Square Tomodachi. So last week, we had Memori, who was here to talk about Square Tomodachi, but this week she's not available, so I will be talking again. I'm sorry you keep hearing my voice, but don't worry, there's going to be other people talking soon. So, really cool thing happening this month on Square Tomodachi. We have two giveaways. First is Johanna's giveaway. Next is going to be Nico's giveaway, but Nico giveaway didn't start yet. Johanna giveaway is already happening, so if you love Johanna and you want to show your love for her, you can join our contest and win prizes. So the prizes you can win, there's a pajama rubber strap. It's one of the latest one that has been released in Akihabara, so it's really cool to have it before everybody else. Then we have this little, I don't know what it is, it looks like an acrylic badge. Also really cool to have on an Ita bag. This mini figure, so it doesn't look so good here, but in real life it looks pretty good. It's actually like a mini figure that you can put as a strap on your phone or your keys or whatever. Then this one is a suction cup that you can put in the fridge or anywhere else of Yohane as a maid. And then we have this one, which is just a regular rubber strap. As usual, we make custom keychains and badges. We have a lot of artists this week who offered to make custom art. So if you want a custom art of your best girl or whatever you want, we have all of these artists that can make one for you. And we also have editors who can make, a Twitter header, an avatar, or, an introduction or anything like that that you need, they can make for you. So a bunch of really cool prizes if you're interested in joining. If you want to tell us how much you love Yohane, that's the best time to do it. We already have a bunch of people who joined the contest, so let me go through that. We actually have a lot, so let's do it quickly. But we have a lot of people who shared their figure and their merch, a lot of really beautiful art, some scouting, some people, sacrificing many cards until they get their favorite Yohane card, some graphic edits, really pretty ones, really nice drawings. Another really nice drawing here. We have really nice artists on Square Tomodachi. It's always so nice every time there's someone's birthday to see their art. Another beautiful drawing right here with Yo. Some merch. More merch. Oh, Johanna merch. More drawings. Another drawing. It suits Johanna really well. Really nice outfits. Another drawing right here. And I really like this one. They made a custom hat for Yohane Misoberi. And you can see here another Ita bag of Yohane. Wool with all the Yohane or her voice actress. Another Yohane drawing. That's just a bunch of animations to tell us how much they love Yohane. Cute drawing, Angel and Devo inside the same. And some edits. So these cards are from, this card is, I believe is from Bandori. No, I think it's from Cinderella Girls Starlight Stage. Anyway, edits, transformed cards. Another cute drawing. There's so many entries, and all of them are so beautiful. It's so nice. So yeah, if you want to join, if you want to tell us what you love about your honey, go ahead. And then I mentioned already, but Nico's birthday is going to be July 22nd, so it's coming soon. So if you want to join, we're also going to have a giveaway. You can already start preparing your entry. Entries can be anything, really. You can take pictures of your cosplays, you can make a song cover, you can write something, you can make memes. It's really whatever you want, as long as it's you know, it respects the rules that we have for activities and it's about the character, then it's good. So go ahead and enter. Alright, so that's it for Square Tomodachi itself, but we have a bunch of things happening on Square Festival itself that I wanted to talk about. We have a login bonus happening. There's a 9 days total, and you know what's going to happen at the end of these 9 days? We're going to get this beautiful, this gorgeous Rico card. It's probably my favorite promo so far. It's a 7-Eleven collaboration. That's what you can see. It's a bit of orange and green, the colors of 7-Eleven. It's because it's a collaboration with the brand. A really beautiful promo card. I really like it, and we're going to get it in a few days. Just need to log in every day. Next, the mermaid set is complete, and it's so beautiful. It's seriously one of my favorites. Please tell us in the chat which one is your favorite among the mermaid set. My favorite, personally, I believe, is Chica. I try to scout for both Chica and Hanamaru because both of them are my best girls. So far, I did not get Hanamaru, I did not get Chica, but I'm not giving up. I'm going to try to get more of these gems by playing songs, by finishing all the goals, because, you know, I don't pay for gems. So I'm going to try to play as much as I can until I can scout again and hopefully get my best girl, Chica. They're so pretty, and yeah, they all have ones. So cute. Really nice, really beautiful set. You can see I added them in my wish list. Hanamaru, Chica, please come home. I got Ruby already. And I love you, Ruby. So please give me Chica, Hanamaru. Next, in the English version, we have a bunch of things happening for the 4th anniversary. First thing we have is login bonuses. You can get the girls from the new PDP license, and they're also going to be in the All-Stars game. So Emma, Kanata, and Karen, you can get this month if you keep logging in. And then there's a special scouting box where you can scout for the after-school activity special cards. So it's like limited edition cards that you can only get in that box. And so basically, one is a login bonus and one is a limited scouting box. So if you want to get these, they're only going to be there for a few days, and after that, they're going to be gone for good. Really beautiful cards. I really love them, but it's hard to get them. I tried to scout for them in JP. I didn't get any, so. But they're really pretty. If you have gems to spare, you can scout for them. Next, there's a collaboration happening with Grand Blue Fantasy, which is another game, and they're going to have the members of Aqua in there, and they showed a preview of Chica right here already. I don't play that game, but if you play that game, it's really exciting. And I think that's the last news for Square Tomodachi. Our official and unofficial, let's say more affiliate Discord is reaching its 2nd anniversary. And because of that, they're hosting a bunch of events, a bunch of giveaways. There's a meme contest, and a bunch of things. So if you want to join a really cool Discord, it's the nicest Discord I've been in, probably after the Circles one, because, you know, that's mine. So obviously I'm biased, but the 2nd best Discord I've ever been in. It's a really cool one. So if you want to join, can someone share, if you find it, the link to the Discord, so if people want to join? And I also have it in the description as well. So yeah, here you go. Oh, the link's right here actually. So let me post that for you. Here, if you want to join. And that's the last news I had for Square Tomodachi. Next one is going to be Bandori Party. So Lati, it's your turn.
Hello, can everyone hear me? So hi, I'm Lottie. If you don't know me, wait 1 second, let me do something tiny on my computer, because right now I hear echo, but it'll probably sound better on your end than mine. But anyways, hi, I'm Lottie. I work for the Bampa site, and I'm here to tell you everything that's up with us this week. Yay! So first off, we want to go and look at some of the top activities for this week, because we want you guys to know that, hey, we have activities and we have some really awesome members that create great posts that are awesome to look at. So the first one here is from Kale Tips, and it's just a simple meme, but it's pretty true, honestly. The difference between Rosalia and Happy World can be displayed by this one image. To the left, nothing in life matters. Oh no. And in the right, nothing in life matters. It's really so different, because Yukina and really Rosalia usually has this very edgy vibe to them, but Hella Happy World's like, oh yeah. So I feel that's pretty accurate. And I really I liked it, at least. I thought it was funny. And so whenever DB wants to move on to the next ones, he can.
Yeah, I love them.
But so the next one, if you don't know already, the WW server right now is having a voting contest. Vote who you would want to perform at your birthday contest. And these are the interim results that you can find right now on the site. And sadly, Poppin'Party is in 5th. But hey, they're at least in the top 5, you know, at least they're not being beat by Glitter Green or someone else. So, you know, that's another, it's a little sad for Poppin'Party fans, but it happens, you know, everyone has their favorites, and you gotta be strong and just keep on loving them. And so whenever DB can move on to the last one, we can go check that out.
Yes, well.
The last one, a classic meme, but you gotta love it. Here we have Himari, who can be your angel or your devil. Because she has gone in both sets. Because she is an angel, but she can also be a devil. Devil is really good for you, I completely agree. But yeah, so that's the top 3 activities on Bandori. There's a lot more you can find if you go search around. You go interact with the community, make new best friends. Someone currently is making their own duckling family, which you gotta love, ducklings. I gotta love that. So, yeah, go check out that and everything else. And so then the next thing to talk about with Bandori right now, that would be about the Kanai Band Contest. If you see this beautiful picture in front of us right now, that was the design that won the Kanai Band Contest. We're going to get that rendered, and we're going to give you Kanai in the official art style that we have her in right now, in that outfit, which is amazing. That outfit is so beautiful. We had a ton of great entries, but we got some artist friends and we got some staff members together. We looked at, I think there's like 18, 15 entries or something. A lot of people entered. We looked through all of these really good designs and we had to narrow it down, and we decided that this one suited Kanai and the site best, but they were all really good. And I wasn't here the last time we were showing up, but I really gotta say thank you for anyone who entered or even looked at the contest, promoted it in some way. Thank you for like entering. It was great even to be able to judge that. There's so many good things. And I'm so glad that we get to have Kanai in a beautiful outfit because of that. We have 13 plus entries. Thank you, Theo. Pull out the numbers for me. So yeah, anyways, I don't have much else to say. We're starting to work on that, and we'll eventually be able to show you the finished result of our little contest here. But just in general, thank you for entering, and I hope you're excited to see this design as the winner and to be shown soon. And so then, moving on from lovely contest, I want to quickly talk about some stuff in game. So right now on JP, we have this flying Kanan who's falling down the hole. The reason why? Well, you're going to read the event story to figure that out if you can read Japanese. But Have a Happy Adventure Snow Sleeping Treasure Island event is going on. It's almost done, but you can still get the event card in a day if you try it, I bet. So like, if you play JP or if you ever went to play JP, why not go and get that Kyoru event card while you can? The Hagu is pretty good too. So yeah, just wanted to remind you guys. Our trip's gonna go on in a few minutes, in like an hour or 9, reminding you. But that event's going on, and it'd be awesome for anyone that's playing to go get this card. Because look at her, she's protecting Misaki from bats, and she's sword fighting who knows who, probably to point the people in black. But yeah, and then for the worldwide server, if you play that server instead, we have Akko here with Tomodachi SS, Akko's Korean Nursing Operation Event. This one I do know the event story more better. If you can't already guess, Akko is nursing Tomoe, who is sick right now. Obviously, when your big sister's sick, you gotta help her as the little sister. So I think it's a pretty nice event story in that way, seeing some good sister-sister relationships. And here you have Hakumi as the event card. She's a nurse! You gotta love that. But yeah, so that's another great event going on. And it's near the end too. I know I have a personal friend that's actually cheering for the event. So I'm like rooting for them all the way through. Yeah, if you know him, he's cheering really hard for the event, and I'm hoping. I think he's trying to get second, but whatever he gets, he's going hard at it. I'm proud of him. And even if you don't go hard at it, I'm proud of anyone trying in that event. It's serious. It's good. But yeah, so that's about it for the events. Just wanted to remind you guys that, hey, that stuff's going on. Bandori's always having good events going on. And stuff is going on in the TW and KR servers too. We just never tweeted that. We don't have time. But anyways, yes, now this one, we tweeted out a while back. about a user who made a poll. What cover songs do you want to see full versions of? And a lot of people, honestly, 452 people actually voted in it, which is insane. So the dude went ahead and made beautiful pie charts for us, for every band. So like, here's Poppin'Party, and only my Railgun was a big one for that, but he posted it in the comments if you want to go check out the activity whenever someone drops it in the chat. You can go check it out for yourself in more detail. But he dropped in the comments literally all the other pie charts, and you can go figure out what our community thought about it. What do we really want to see come out from another cover collection? Because we don't really know. They did make a cover CD, 10 songs, 2 from each band. Still on CD but yeah, it was a really hyped CD, which I think is doing really well. I love it, at least, and I think other people do too. And I'm hoping they do it again because there's so many good covers in the game. So hopefully they'll do it again someday. And I don't think they'll look at these stats, but what if they did? You never know. So it's always fun to see the community give their opinions and their hopes and see what becomes of it. Do we get what we want, or do they just throw in Glamorous Sky, which probably no one wants to say? But yeah, so I thought that was a really nice set of activities there. So anyways, moving on from the site a little bit, I want to cover some Bang Dream news. So a while back, on a couple streams ago, they announced, they reminded us that this CD was out, and it's been out for a few days. Came out like 5-6 days ago. Poppin'Party's 10th single, Double Rainbow Psycho, has, if you can't already guess it, Double Rainbow and Psycho, 2 good songs from them. And we have links and all that if you're interested in buying it. But if you're a Poppin'Party fan, it's a beautiful cover. They have beautiful songs in there, and to me, it's just as good, if not better, than some of their other CDs. So that's always good to know about. And Rosalia R is also coming out soon. I need to find the links for that again. But if you're a Rosalia fan, that stuff's coming up too. So keep your eyes peeled for that. And now, they also recently announced that they're doing some special themed merch for the festival seasons and all that. We have Arisa, we have Sada, we have Aya, Sayo, and Kanan. And Kanan has her little mask from, I forget the exact thing that happened in the story, but Hello Happy World, they went and became Sentais. So that was really cute. So, and she's wearing it in her festival outfit. But they made a bunch of merch. They're selling a bunch of merch with them in these yukatas, which I think is pretty awesome. So that's something to keep your eye out for too. If you're interested in this merch, then it's out there for you to see. And now also some big news just got announced today, maybe tomorrow, or not tomorrow, yesterday. Big news got announced really recently that the 5th Bang Dream Live is having delayed viewing. It's been a while, but they are still having it. So if you're in Singapore or able to get to Singapore, you can go see them live. If you're a fan of Poppin'Party, Rosalia, or both, you can go see them perform, not live, but you can see how they perform live, which I think is an amazing experience. I saw Poppin'Party once. They did a small thing at the Best World Grand Fest a year ago, and I saw 4/5 of them perform, and that was amazing. It was so small. It was a small little performance, but it was still powerful. Imagining all of them, plus Rosalia, and a stadium with a ton of other fans in the proper setting, that would just blow my mind. So if you're interested at all and have the ability to, you really should consider seeing this, because if you're a Bang Dream fan at all, I would suggest it, because it's a great opportunity. How often are you going to get that? They might do it in the future too. If enough people go, they might be, hey, people like to go see these lives from Bang Dream. I guess we got to create more live viewings now, give the fans what they want, so you don't have to go, but please go. Yeah, so I don't know much else to say about that. That's just some really hype recent news to talk about. And then other than that, I think basically everything else is just left to DB now. Thank you for listening to me ramble a little bit about Bang Dream and the site, and I hope that you enjoyed listening to me. I'll let DB cover it now, so bye-bye!
Okay, thank you, Letty. So yeah, she mentioned the delayed viewing in Singapore. If you're in Singapore, I will also attend both lives, because I've watched a bunch of lives on YouTube for Rosalia and Poppin'Party, and these girls are rocking it, so I'm definitely going there. I'm going to support my girls. I'm going to be there. I'm going to give away some Bandori Party flyers, so if you have some Bang Dream fans who don't know yet about Bandori Party, I'm going to be there and tell them about it. So yeah, if you're joining, say hi. I'll be there. Next, real quick about Bandori Party, we had a bunch of bugs last week. I don't know if you remember. A lot of things were broken, and I am very excited to tell you that most things now have been fixed. We have a small issue if you go through the cards after filtering them, sometimes you will see duplicates. But to be honest, it's not something that will go, it's not going to block you from doing anything. So it's really cool. It took me a while. I was sick as well. But finally, everything has been fixed. The site is back to normal. We were paying a shit ton of money because we had to basically run at 5x capacity. It was very expensive for a few days. But now we're back at normal capacity, normal price. Still expensive because, servers are expensive. But we're not paying 5x what we were paying. But because a lot of things changed to cover for this bug, a lot of things that are core to the website itself, core to the framework that we're using. So there might have been some bugs left. If you find any bug, please use our feedback form. It's a very simple form to use. It's going to ask you for a bunch of questions, and they might not sound like they're very useful, but for me as a developer, or Lati, who's also contributing and fixing bugs for me, it's really important for us to know things like, what is your language? Are you logged in? Very simple questions, but for us, they're very important. So if you find a bug, please use that form. It's on the about page. And then lastly, I wanted to mention something that I wanted to talk about a while ago, but I couldn't because the site was buggy. But now I can finally tell you. So a bunch of people say that it's a bit annoying because on Bandori Party, if you want to add a card, you click the add button, and then there's a pop-up that shows, and then you have to say, okay, I want to add it. Well, if you want to go quickly and just add all your cards and figure out the details later, you can actually do that. So if you go here, Penguin, you have a quick add button if you're logged in. And then on the sidebar, if you have multiple accounts, if you only have one, it's not going to show. But if you have multiple accounts, you can decide which account you want to add it to. So for example, I want to add it on this account, and I only want to add my 4 stars. So I do that, and then I click search, and now I'm adding my cards to my account test2. So you know which account you're adding it to. And when you click to add, you just click here, and then it adds it right away. You don't need to wait and say, okay, so you can just click, add all your cards, and it's going to add them all. And if you click by mistake, you just click again, and it deletes it. So basically, you can just quickly add things without having to worry about anything. You just click, and then once you're done adding the ones you have, you can go to your profile, and you can click to edit, oh, this one, I have it with the story max or max level or whatever you want. You can change the details later. But if you want to really go quickly, the first time you set up, you want to add all your cards, you can actually do it like that. So a lot of people don't know about this feature and complain, so we wanted to mention it. Hopefully, it's easy to use. Hopefully, it's easy to understand, and it can help you, go a little bit faster. If you have any suggestion, any comment on this, let us know. Same form that I shared earlier in the About page. There's a suggestion form and a feedback form. So let us know if it works for you. But I believe it's a pretty easy to use solution, and it's pretty cool to just add things quickly. Yeah, that's it. And I think that's it for Bandori Party. So next corner is going to be about Cinderella Producers. Cinderella Producers, usually it's Elysia who's talking, but this week, unfortunately, he doesn't have a mic. So I will be doing the talking real quick. But he's here with us if you want to chat. So one thing that's happening right now, I think there's less than a day left, but there's this event going on with this beautiful cards. So if you want to get them, you can join the event. It's a bit last minute, but yeah, these 2 cards are the ones that you can get. If you've been playing already for a while, you can try to tier to get your favorite cards. So yeah, these 2 cards. And we also have 2 more cards that got released recently. They're not event cards. You can get them using gacha. As I mentioned, all the games have pirate cards, so that's really cool. This is the new card that you can scout for. This one is the SR, and there's also an SSR right here. So yeah, that's for the new cards. There's also the new episode of the mini anime, which I believe you can watch on Crunchyroll if you have that. A new episode has been released, and to celebrate, if you log in, you can get 250 jewels. So go ahead and get these free jewels to get to scout for your favorite cards. Alright, that's it for Idolmaster. It's really small, really short corner. No, actually, wait, one more thing. We are looking for front-end developers and for just Python developers. If you are a developer and you are interested in Idolmaster, not just Cinderella Girl, but any part of the Idolmaster license, and you would like to contribute, we are looking for developers who want to join. So let us know if you're interested. We have a staff form where you can join. If someone can paste the staff form in the chat, that would be great. But yeah, we are looking for developers. We're also looking for community managers. If you play LoveLive or any other game and you want to help us talk about it, we're going to have on Twitter, we're going to share news about that. We're looking for that as well. If you already applied, we actually have a bunch of people who applied already. We are currently going through the applications. So don't worry about it. We did not forget you. We will get back to you. So yeah, that's it for Idolmaster's Corner. Do we have someone from Maji Love who's here who wants to talk about Maji Love?
Is it me now?
Yeah.
Cut out.
Yeah.
Okay. So the first thing that I want to say is thank all of you guys, because we have over 400 people pre-registered. There's 410 right now. I don't know where any of you guys came from, but that's nuts. I can be kind of quieter if that helps. So besides that, we also need front-end developers. We just need some stuff for some pages to make things look nice, make them look pretty. You can use that same link that Lati posted. The score battle ends today. Now we have SS rank, because S rank just wasn't enough torture. SS rank is 500, wait, no, not 500. 55,000 points to get SS rank. Yes, there's that. You get, instead of like a blue banner, I think it is, it's now a rainbow banner, and you get 5 white mics, so you can get any boy's mic to like get the leader skill up. Is it the leader skill? Yes, it is. And then besides that, we have the Marine Masato came out last night for me. There's 14 days left for that. There's 7 days left for the select photos, like the ones that have just Quartet Night or Class A and Class B. And then there's also the beach scouting that has 7 more days. We also have the AX stuff. I have information about everything that happened at AX. So they did a year in review, which started out with them saying that the game came out for worldwide on January 24th, I believe they meant worldwide. And then after that, we got the Valentine's Day with the stickers, and then they mentioned White Day, and then they brought the beach set back, especially for AX, so there's upgrades for that. That's 7 more days. And then the biggest thing is the Japan contest. You and one other person have a chance to win a trip to Japan for the 8th anniversary event. You need to use a special hashtag in your bio, but don't go use it yet because we don't know what event it's for. You have to tier in the top 30% in the specified event. So we're thinking it's going to be the next one, since the contest or the anniversary event is in September. It's from September 6th to the 10th, and all flight, hotel, and transport will be covered. But if you don't win the Japan contest, there's also a chance that you and 14 other people, so 15 people total, can get anniversary merch. So you'd be able to get, I'm not sure what they do for the anniversary merch. Beats me. But all you have to do for that is tier in the top 30% for that event, for that specified event. It said nothing about using the hashtag, because I think the hashtag is only for if you want to go to Japan. Now, for Japan, you have to be older than 20 or older, not 21, because I guess it's 20 in Japan. And if you don't reply in time, someone else will get picked. So if you're going to try, make sure that you pay attention to, I think, your notifications is how they're going to end up doing it. But just pay attention, because that would be a really sucky thing to miss out on. 4 days in Japan for free, and you get to go see Utakuri stuff, and probably get free things, which is, let's be real, the best part. And that is what I've got for this week.
We also wanted to mention real quick the Shining Live Discord. Yeah, there's a bunch of things happening in the Shining Live Discord. We're also kind of, but not officially affiliated with the Shining Live Discord, so we're supporting them. So if you want to join the Shining Live Discord, I just shared the link right here. All right, yeah, that's it for Utapiri and Maji Love. Thanks for joining. Thanks for explaining all that to us. As you mentioned, we are recruiting front-end developers for Maji Love. So if you know HTML and CSS and you're good at designing stuff, we are looking for people who want to help with that. And it's the same link that Lati shared earlier. So yeah, that's it for Utapiri. And we're 20 minutes late, but we're almost done, so don't worry, stick with us a little bit more. There's one question that we had. Oh, let me reload. Maybe we have more questions now. But questions that were asked this week was about Cinderella Producers, and it was let me read the exact question when it loads. But basically, it was since Cinderella Producers is going to be about more than Cinderella Girl Style and Stage. Are we going to change the name? So we're not sure yet. And someone asked, I heard you wanted name suggestions. Is there a form or something we can use to submit ideas? And the answer to that is no, we don't have that up yet because we're kind of far from it at the moment. But it's definitely a great idea so thank you for suggesting that. We will probably have that up. And if you want to give us a suggestion, it's probably going to be on the Twitter Cinderella__pro if you want to follow that. So yeah, thanks for the suggestion. It's a really great idea. And I think that's a wrap up for this week's episode. So as you could see, we had a lot of things to talk about. But yeah, it was a really exciting episode. You can see a lot of things happened since the first episode of Circles Fiesta. When we started, we didn't even have a name, and now we're called Circles Fiesta, which is a really cool name, voted by the people who were watching the stream. 10th episode, really cool. Thank you so much for joining. And thank you so much for all the people from the staff who joined me this week. Next week, we'll probably have more hosts and more people talking. In the future, we plan to have Circle Siesta episodes that are specialized for one specific license with some Let's Play and things like that. So yeah, look forward to that. That's all I had to say, I guess. As usual, the episode's going to be uploaded on YouTube, so you can rewatch it later. And if your friends missed it, but you had an amazing time and you want to tell your friends about it, share them the links on YouTube. And I see you next week. Bye!